Hey guys, I'm Alan with Keepical. We're keeping groups together. I wear many hats, but most of you know me as a mastermind group facilitator and a program director. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to use values to guide decision making. You've heard me talk in the past about the big picture and the vision and values and mission, coupling that with a motivational statement about why and the consequences, and then giving it a framework in the form of a goal and a set of objectives. All of these work together to give your members direction and a framework to move things forward. It keeps them grounded. So what is a vision? A vision is a picture of what they would like to see their business or their life be at some future point. The values are guidelines about how they make decisions reaching that. And the mission is what they're going to do to get to that point where they achieve the vision. So let me give you some examples of what a set of values might be. So it could be spiritual or religious in nature. We've all seen that. It could be that you're going to embrace an eco-friendly approach to your decision-making process or the guidelines that you run your business by. It could be that you're going to be fiscally responsible about your expenditures, that you might conduct yourself in a trustworthy or honest way, that you might engage in continuous improvement, always becoming better at what you do. You may hold that you put your family first. That might be important in a family business, for example. You might say that I want to live a balanced life or balanced living. You may say, well, I'm going to always show appreciation to others. It could be that you want to position your organization or your practice as being the best in your circle of influence, saying being number one in your market. It could be that this is a common one, that you'll always put the customer first. Certainly they're the ultimate boss. Or another one would be that you are going to make employees a property, a priority. So you kind of get the idea. Really, 1 to 3 values seems to be a nice round thing that you can kind of hang your hat on. If you get too many, it's kind of like it's just a bunch of words. If it's something that you can constantly articulate and that resonates and that you can share with others, then it carries a lot more meaning. But there's no real rule. Whatever you're comfortable with, make it a value. So how do you use your values to guide the decision-making process? We're presented with decisions that have to be made all the time, constantly. Is it A or it's B? So should I subscribe to this service or should I buy this equipment? Both will give me the same outcome, but then my values might make that decision an easy decision. Without them, oftentimes decisions can be just paralyzing for people. So a real core set of values can be very clarifying and helpful. Let me give you an example of how this might be applied. So let's say that you have, or your member has said, okay, I want to grow the business by 20% by year's end. With no stated values, one viable option might be, I'm going to lay off half the staff and outsource all that work to save money and thereby grow the business. And so, boom, the job's done. Well, that's not very cool, especially if you have a set of values like this. So let's say that you've got a set of values that would guide your decision-making process. It might be that one value might be that you work hard and set the example for others. You hire the best and foster an environment of success for those individuals. And that you'll treat others fairly and honesty. So that's a pretty good set of values. So let's restate the goal. So the goal is, what we want to achieve, the vision, is we want to grow the business 20% by year's end. So the answer is not easy, right? But in making the decision-making process, you can throw outsource half the staff, and because it just no longer makes sense. It's easy. It narrows your options and it provides guidance in the process. So I was told once that we're always on a stage with bright lights. That really resonated with me. So people are always judging us. It's going on constantly. Those around us, they know our values because they see the decisions we make and what we do. This helps them stay the course. So if they see you embracing these personal values that are really important, then they'll tend to emulate those same values themselves. If they don't understand or see values in the way that you conduct yourself, then what they're going to do is they're going to substitute their own values, and believe me, you don't want that. They're all over the place. So a core set of values are fundamental beliefs of a person or an organization. They help focus the decisions that must be made all the time. And they provide a framework for allowing others to understand and align with your mission. So guys, I hope that you got something from today's clip. I'd love to hear from you about your comments or ideas. What values might you want to share? Feel free to comment here or contact me at Keepical.com. We're keeping groups together.